What up? What's going on, guys? I saw someone unlike this stream, by the way. I want to make sure everyone's aware of that. I said 1 million likes, and someone unliked it. That was me. I saw it go up to 31 and then back down to 30. Unbelievable. Can't take you guys anywhere. Nice to see you on the tube. See me undislike. What's up, guys? What song is this? This is the Stream Beats Originals rock album that we did. This one is Demon. It's the first song on the album. My day just got 100 times better. Jacob Wallace. That's so nice. Thank you. My day just got, say, about 17 times better with you being in here. Slow mode on already? Yeah. I've started just grabbing the previous settings. I'm still testing some stuff out on YouTube. We're getting used to it. We're figuring things out. Been nice. Welcome to New Thrifty Boys. Oh, sick. Will you be doing a streaming school at your HQ during the day because senpai means teacher or master? No, sensei means teacher or master. Who's singing on the song machine? So Ryan King sang on. Ryan King is like the producer of the entire rock album. Like he literally did everything except for like four guitar solos. I did the guitar solos. He did one of the solos. I did the rest of them. The rest of it is all him. Oh, and then I sang Wellerman. That's about it. What does senpai mean? Senpai means like elder or your senior. Your senior is probably best. Someone, it's like someone you look up to. That's why people on Twitter say, "Notice me, senpai." You ever looking for more stream beats for more producers for stream beats? Not at the moment. We got a pretty big pool. Senpai means Harris Seller. Senpai means family, and family means no one gets left behind. Oh. Do you use drones for cinematic effect? Would you ever consider one? I have a Mavic. I have the DJI Mavic. The problem I have with the Mavic, or just drones in general. Oh shoot, I just realized I forgot to turn on some of the lights. Chotomate kudasai. Huh? Well, one turned on. Hey, these lights are so bad. They just don't turn on half the time. Can I be the senpai snack guy? Yeah, sure. Like this. When you're moving, our move-in date is set to April 29th. 8 days, a week from tomorrow. We're supposed to move in. However, they are behind on concrete. They've been behind on everything just due to COVID. There's a chance concrete will push us back like an extra week or something. There's a chance. You feeling nervous? No. And by the way, anyone who was here for an earlier stream, or we're talking about how like they refused to like sell us the house, which they threatened for a little bit. We got it resolved yesterday. We're still getting the house. It's not a big deal. It was terrifying for a weekend. No, it's all resolved. We're getting the house. We're moving in. When did you change from a black border to white? When we moved to YouTube. Yo, thank you guys. Oh, we got a Sly Like Psy. Welcome to the True Senpais. Just let me move in with you? No. Are you going to consider doing more videos similar to Burn the Boats? Yeah, that's what I want full-length videos on that channel to be. Like videos I'm excited about, videos I can get creative with. This personal channel is going to be mostly streams and shorts. I really want to experiment with shorts a little bit more. And then whenever I have an idea that I really want to get behind and I'm really excited for, I'll be putting a full-length video up, but only something that I'm really passionate about, which is really cool that I get to do that, you know. Legaeth and Well Done Tanks, welcome to the True Senpais, guys. Thank you for the ships. That's what we're calling them. I think we're gonna call them ships. I don't want to say memberships. That's such a weird, it's so long. Just gonna call them ships. Is that Cozy? What up, Cozy? How are you doing? Why do you enjoy shorts so much? What do you mean, why do I enjoy them? It's a huge new opportunity for growth, and I haven't really experimented that much with it. I've never even made any TikToks, so this is a chance for me to dive into small form content and really start utilizing that area as well. New YouTube channel. How often should I be posting now? Depends on what you make. Depends on what you do. I would recommend at least once a week. That if you can. Honestly, if it's a brand new YouTube channel, I did a whole video on this. People push it you have to post once a week. I get that. Early on, if you're brand new to making videos, just focus on making them good and learning a little bit from it, doing what you can, make it more of a learning experience at first. But once you're ready to start posting and start going, once a week is good. I've had members, YouTube employees, tell me if you want to get in the algorithm, once a week is the best way to do it. That's your minimum. Obviously, there are exceptions to that rule. If you have insanely huge videos like Kurzgesagt, you know, that science channel, you can get away with one a month because they're so good. I cannot thank you enough for all I've learned from your YouTube videos, how to make my stream quality better. How'd you guys like the video this morning? By the way, thank you for the super chat, Sly Like Psy. I'm getting used to saying super chat. I think super chat's kind of cool. I like that better than bits. I love when a video that Sam does better, does really well. That makes me really happy. Yeah, Sam, it's doing better than my YouTube versus Twitch video. I'm super happy about it. Cody Hughes, is that how you say it? Hughes? I don't know. Hughes. Welcome to the True Senpais. Thank you, man. By the way, they said YouTube said the next batch of releasing clips on a channel, they'll put mine on there. So as soon as they release another round of adding clips to channels, they'll be throwing it on mine as well. That'll be nice. It'd be cool to be able to clip this stuff. Michael Reeves posted once in 9 months and still top on trending. Yeah, that's because Michael Reeves videos are just insane and amazing. That's again another example of if you can do something 100 times better than anyone else and be super entertaining while doing it, you can do whatever you want. You really can do whatever you want. What do clips mean? Same thing as clips on Twitch. I mean, it's done a little bit better. Clips on YouTube are we checked out clips on YouTube. They're very robust. They're very well done. It's really cool. It just takes you to it takes you to a clip of the YouTube video. Like it pulls up the YouTube video, but it highlights a certain section and it like grays everything out except the video. And then you can click a button to just like open up the rest of the video. It's super smooth. Clips on YouTube are awesome. I'm pumped for them to release it to everyone. What Twitch features do you miss the most? Like clips, raids, and stuff like that. I need to take a second. I have some things that I need to like write down. One of my biggest ones is how difficult it is to call stuff out. Like I don't like this scene right here. I don't like that this is the best place to look at latest subs and super chats and stuff because I can't like, I like using Stream Elements activity feed because I can mark stuff as read by clicking on it. But the activity feed doesn't tell me what level of sub does. Like this says True Senpai versus this says Thrifty Boy, right? So I can't differentiate on the activity feed, so I have to look at this, but I can't mark these ones as red. You know? So I have to, it's a lot more consuming to figure out who did what. So stuff like that, it just isn't quite as smooth. It would all be solved if Stream Elements could tell what level Super Chat it was. Talk with Stream Elements? I don't know if it's a Stream Elements thing. I don't know if that's information that YouTube gives over their API or if it's just something Stream Elements isn't doing. It seems like it's probably something that YouTube isn't sending through their API. How do I add Stream Beats to my stream? I just literally have Stream Beats. You can see it right here. It's just playing in a browser. It's just Spotify. Just play it on your whatever PC is streaming and put it right into OBS. Watched it 3 times looking for video reactions. Great meta from OTV. That's another thing Offline TV does really well, by the way. They all make videos and then they react to each other's videos. Dude, it not only brings attention, so much attention to their videos, but it also brings like a ton of, it quadruple monetizes every single video. Imagine having a video that totally goes viral and all your friends do reaction videos to your video, bringing more attention to your video, but then they also are getting a ton of views on their reaction videos and they get to monetize that. Like, that's amazing. I don't have friends. I could never be the next Offline TV. Same. The only friends I have are the ones I pay. I just buy friends, right, Sam? Sam knows it's true. Lord of the Undead and John Baker, welcome to the True Senpais, guys. Thank you guys for the ships. Tumbo, what's going on, man? Paid friends are the best friends. Hey, I want to talk about something real quick. I mean, if you didn't pay me, I'd still be your friend. Aw. Oh my gosh, we got Millie and Tumbo in here. Just the whole crew. I still see some of the OGs that we don't see around here anymore. I still see them on Twitter. Because I follow a bunch of you guys. Like I see Ryan Anderson a bunch. Always see all her tweets. Alea. Oh, is the music widget fixed? Let me look. I forgot about that. Looks like it might be. Except it's not even showing up. Hold on. Let's see. Come on. Give us something good. Hey, we did it. Except that's not the right song. Maybe it's not fixed. We got to get a hold of AC Pixel. His widget's broken. Oh, well, at least it shows stream beats. Do you think YouTube live streaming could be a competitor to Twitch? Yeah. That's why I'm here. Change the song. The song will change in 45 seconds. It could be Last FM. Dodo plays. Yeah. So here's the deal. I do think, I think Twitch has a lot of time to change things. I don't think Twitch is going to die tomorrow. I think Twitch is going to be the next Snapchat. Right? Twitch is doing the exact same thing Snapchat did. Snapchat used to have a ton of content creators. It used to be the platform. It used to be the platform to be on. I don't know how many of you guys remember Snapchat. Snapchat was huge. Snapchat was everyone's favorite social media for a little bit. There were professional Snapchatters, people who would Snapchat for a living. Some of them have moved over to streaming and gaming stuff, like the creator of Space Station Gaming, Sean Duras, or Sean McBride is his name. Sean McBride blew up by being a Snapchatter. That was his thing. He Snapchatted full time. The problem was, as it grew and they kept adding features, Snapchat refused to add features that allowed their creators to get discovered. There was no way to find a Snapchatter unless you knew their name, right? Or you had their Snap code. You couldn't browse Snap stories at all. If you wanted to see a Snap story, you already had to follow them. So creating Snap stories, which only lasted 24 hours, so you had to create Snap stories every single day. I was a Snapchatter, by the way. I spent a lot of time on Snapchat. And I stopped doing it because for the same reason everyone else stopped using Snapchat. I'll catch up on the super chats in just a second, by the way. I see a bunch of them in there that I missed. You'd make a new Snap story every single day, and the only people that would see it were people that were already following you, which is totally like, what is the point when all of your content is there just to retain people? When you know that making a Snap story can only make your numbers go down, right? Like you always hoped that all your viewers saw it, but no new people were going to see it because it didn't get out to anyone other than your followers. So only your followers saw it. And really the only place it could go is people watched it and go, I don't really want to watch this guy anymore. And they could unfollow, or they could just stop watching your stories in the future. Literally posting a story did nothing but hurt you. And that's just kind of what Twitch feels like right now. Like they kept adding features. Like they added this whole, I don't remember what it was called, but there was like this Snapchat whole page where like you could watch news and like big companies could post like to curated Snap stories and stuff. And there were like these big things on there. And they would never post, they would never make anything for their creators, the people who made the platform what it was. And so that's kind of what Twitch feels like to me right now. Is that there's a lot of awesome stuff on Twitch, but you stream to get followers on Twitch. There's like, I shouldn't even say that because you can't really get you can't get followers on Twitch by streaming, right? You have to bring in followers elsewhere, just like Snapchat, and then you stream to the people who are following and no one else. It was this weird, like, what's the point of streaming if streaming doesn't help me progress at all, right? And now nobody really uses Snapchat anymore. The thing is, all those Snapchatters already had followings. Like everyone on the Snapchat was so well integrated into all the other platforms. Like if you followed someone on Snapchat, you followed them on Twitter, right? You followed them on YouTube or whatever. So the problem is Twitch is so isolated that the moment that Twitch starts going downhill, just these big streamers have nowhere to go. And that's honestly the big reason that Twitch isn't going to die anytime soon, in my opinion. It's just because there are so many large creators. So many large creators who have nowhere else to go. And they're just going to stream until there's no Twitch anymore. Because what else are they going to do? Nice disguise and mustache from the video. Yeah, you like that? Dude, I love doing ads like that. Ads like that are so much fun. When we get a little creative with them and we have fun with them. Is Twitch going to die? Eventually, sure. I mean, unless they change something. That's the thing. They can always change something. What are your thoughts on Facebook gaming? I don't think Facebook's ever going to be a big player in gaming. I don't think they want to be a big player in gaming. I think they just want to, they see that gaming is huge. Like, hey, let's make a couple tweaks. Let's turn our video platform, or let's turn our live streaming platform into a gaming platform and see if we can make some money off it. I don't think they care about actually becoming a gaming platform. Looks like you need an aquarium in your new studio. I would rather die than have an aquarium. I'm going to be honest. Unless you're a Bond villain, I don't understand why you have an aquarium. It's just, you gotta, like, fish don't do anything. You gotta clean up after them. You gotta feed them. What about Shark Tank? Okay, maybe I'd have a Shark Tank. Shark Tank might be pretty sick. Sounds like fighting words from Aquarium Co-op. It's the same reason why I'd never want a cat. Like, your fish, like, if you really love looking at fish, like, if that makes you happy, hey, you do your thing. But, like, cats don't love you. Sorry, cats don't love you. Fish don't love you. Don't pretend like they do. How's Kenzie? Dude, Kenzie's doing well, Tumbo. I'm a Bond villain. Hot take, Harris Heller hates fish. I don't hate fish. I don't like fish. I have no feelings towards fish. They're just things. Get a big dog? Yeah, we're getting a golden in like July or August. By the way, who are we at? John Baker, Tumbo. Oh, I got all those. Wait, Tumbo, Makazatra, Superola. Can't read right now. Thank you guys. Thank you for the ships. We're going with ships, by the way, for now. We're going to see how that goes. We're going to call them ships. I don't like saying memberships. It's too long. Thank you for the ships. It's going to catch on. You guys got to help me, but it's going to catch on. They're called ships. You're streaming again? Yeah, what's it to you? Can you say my name again? OG Blocks? Og Blocks. I'm going to say Og Blocks. I have zero intention of streaming, but I still learned a ton from your content. Here's a contribution for all your free content. Thank you. I appreciate that, Waito. D, thank you for the super chat. Nate Barber says, what do you think of the name change? Going for change of big content, more personal branding. Cyric, no more. Something, burn the boats. Nate Barber. It's a cool name, man. Yeah, man. A lot of that's very personal choice. Good on you. I'm excited for you. Good luck with everything. Burn that boat. Burn all the boats. A bunch of people just say member and say, well, you're called members, but you don't give a member. You give a you can't say thanks for the member because you're the member. It's like on Twitch, you'd never say thanks for the subscriber because they're the subscriber, right? It's thanks for the membership. So like you're a member. Thanks for becoming a member. Ugh. That's so long. I like thanks for the ship. Thanks for the ship. What's the best lens for a GH5? I've never owned a GH5. Sam, you had a GH5, right? Thanks for becoming a member. Whoa. Thank you for your member. Not saying that one. That makes it even worse. Clip it? We don't have clips yet. No, we're saying thanks for the ship. Thanks for the ship. Luigi, ships fit the boat theme? I don't have a boat theme. I posted one video. Imagine having clips. They told me I'd be on the next round. The next round of channels that they add clips to. I was told I'd be on that. Really what I want though. Really what I want. I want that check mark. I want that verification on YouTube. I need it. Thanks for the memb. The memb. Blah. The mem. Thanks for the mem. No, that sounds like something a boomer would say. This is like trying to be cool. Like, hey kids, thanks for the mem. I know people who would say that. Thanks for the memmy. Memmy's better. The memo. I like memmy. Thanks for the burr. Memmy is Japanese soup base. Yo, thanks for the money. That's a really good one. Yo, Aquarium, welcome to the True Senpais, man. Thank you. Thanks for the burr. How about we just use like whichever one comes to mind first? We have memmies. I like memmies. Thanks for the memmy. Thanks for the burr. And thanks for the ship. We're just going to use them all. Burr sounds like a cat. Burr doesn't sound like a cat. In what world is a burr a cat? Yo, Daz upgraded to True Senpai. Chaldea Gurus. All right, we need a good solid name for the tier 3 ship. We got this covered. We got memmies. We got memmies, we got burrs, and we got ships. Those are all, we can call them top ships. What if the tier 3 was top ships? Thanks for the burr ship? No, it's got to be one. The memmy, I guess, is two syllables. We need a tier 3 ship. Welcome to the sheesh. Sheesh. You guys are unbelievable. We're not going boat themed, by the way. It's not a thing. This channel is not a boat themed channel. We posted one video called Burn the Boats that had nothing to do with boats. This is not Yacht Club. Ooh, tier 3 could be the Yacht Club. I actually kind of like that. What do you guys think? All right, we're putting that on the list. Hold on. Okay. High tier ship name. Hold on. Just for you guys. High tier ship name. We have. Is that how you spell yacht? How do you spell yacht? That doesn't seem right. This is yatch. Yacht. Ah. Yacht Club? Look at everyone writing yacht in chat. The question is, so it is a boat theme. Okay, we gotta have one. What's one that's not boat themed? Okay, no more. This is the only boat themed option. No more boat themes. The Yeet Yacht? Oh my gosh. Dinghy Boys? Stop. No more boat themes. Sub for submarine. No more sea, water themed anything. Sensei Club. So we got True Senpais underneath it. Nautical nonsense. I'm gonna start banning people. We could just call it the dojo. Because it says welcome to the dojo. But like, here's the thing. One more thing to keep in mind. So a big part of this is that people like, a big purpose of this is every month when we do some activity, whether it's a giveaway or whether it's for content or whether it's for charity, like that's what this top tier is. You're contributing to a cause. Because just so you know, I can't remember if I mentioned this on a stream before or not. A huge goal that I have for this year. I'm going to be investing a lot in real estate this year. A lot of as much of my income as I can. I'm investing in real estate. I want my real estate investments to cover all of my living expenses. So 100% of what I make in my content can go back into content or to charity or to giveaways or anything. I don't want to have to take any of my YouTube money, any of my membership money, any of my super chat money, any of my ad revenue. I don't want to have to take any of that for myself. I just remember, hold on, monetization. I don't know why it keeps turning on non-skippable ads. I just realized I had non-skippable ads turned on. So the goal is to have everything that's made on the channels go towards something like that. Which is why I kind of want to give it like a sense of like this is going towards something else, you know? Rich kids? GameStop game? What if we just called it To the Moon? Capitalist army? Oh my gosh. Mojo Dojo. The One Percenters Club. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people would get mad. Doge tier. What if we hold on, what if the Doge, oh. What do you think? Welcome, and you just call it welcome to the dojo? I'm getting a lot of no's. I was actually really proud of that. Paris the cutie? We could go with that too. I should just change my channel to that. Why is everyone so against this? I was like, I thought we had it. The hot, just call it the hot tub. The senpai hot tub. The cheap tier. We could call it the cheap tier. Thoughts on the Valkyrie clip and her frustration with YouTube gaming? I haven't heard that. Is that recent? Is it on YouTube? Oh, what should I call it? Valkyrie criticizes YouTube streaming. Would she go back to Twitch? How do I find it without someone's whole commentary on it? Valkyrie criticizes YouTube gaming. Valkyrie outlines problems with YouTube streaming. I think this is the same video. Go to her channel. Oh, does she have a whole video on it? I think I follow her. Yeah. No. She hasn't uploaded anything on it. So it would be on a stream, right? There's no commentary on it? Is there? Is there though?
Surely the streaming war between...
Who said there was no commentary on it? You follow Sea-Dog? Oh yeah. Sea-Dog's the GOAT. Her Twitter? Did she tweet it? I don't think she tweeted it. All right. I don't think we have a choice. I think you gotta watch this. 8 minutes? Let's just watch it.
YouTube and Twitch, it's been an intense rivalry, especially throughout 2020, and of course the Mixer deals. It was very, very fun to cover, but certainly a few of those streamers who have made the move to YouTube, which by the way, for big events...
It's her Instagram? There's a clip in the video. Here it is. Hold on.
The issues with YouTube streaming.
YouTube needs a hype train. YouTube needs a lot of things. I'm kind of surprised that a lot of changes haven't happened yet. It's taking a very long time. Like, I just don't really know what... Like, I've been streaming on YouTube for like a year and 2 months now. And the only thing that's changed is they've added clipping. But I didn't realize until after clipping was out. I was so hyped for it. There's no place to find the clips. I can't even watch your guys' clips. It just makes it so that there's a link, and if you post the link of the clip, you could post the clip on like Twitter or something, and then it counts as views towards the VOD, which is cool. But there's no directory for the clips.
This is the exact same problem as clips on Twitch. There's just like no great way to watch them. I wouldn't mind if they made it really easy to turn clips into shorts. I think that would be the play. If they have shorts, they have short content, right, on YouTube, and now they're making clips. I mean, they are still rolling it out. It's still brand new, but I would love it if they could find a way to turn clips, like make it really easy to turn clips into shorts. I think that would be the play right there. I don't know why it's not happening. I think it's just because clips are just still in beta. Like this channel doesn't have clips. Alpha Gaming doesn't have clips. My channel doesn't have clips. Very few people have clips. Maybe they'll come out with it. I don't know. You'll have to make it vertical. Yeah, so that's kind of part of the problem is you'll have to edit it yourself. Publish to shorts button, but it's horizontal and clips and shorts have to be vertical. That would be part of the problem. What's up, Ashney? How are you doing? By the way, if you guys didn't know, Ashley and I are actually going to start. We're gonna box. There's a new fight on pay-per-view.
I don't know. I want to. I don't know. I'd like to. I don't know.
It's one of those grass is always greener things.
Yeah, they're working on gifted members, but man, I'm just starting to think like, is this stuff even gonna happen before my contract's over? When is it gonna happen?
They have been slow on gifted members.
Finally split.
Put me in your backpack.
It's been 1,000 years.
Woo! Put me in your backpack.
Are you ready to be carried, Wendy?
Carry me.
Is it just one dude working on YouTube Gaming? Their last main thing that they updated, by the way, was they did a whole revamp of the live streaming dashboard here, right? Whole revamp of it. Which is nice. Once you get used to it, it was really confusing when I first saw it. Once you get used to it, it's actually really cool. There are some things the very first time I noticed, oh, I can add an ad? Oh, interesting. I didn't know there was a play ad button. Highlight video, add stream marker. That's really nice. Share it. One thing that I actually didn't like the first time I saw it, but I really like it, is I can start the stream in OBS and then I can wait until the button that says start streams. So I can actually start streaming on OBS like a couple minutes before my stream's supposed to go live, and then I can click start stream, and then I know exactly. Like, that was a problem on Twitch, is I'd hit go live on Twitch and it wouldn't go live until like 10 to 15 seconds later on Twitch, and I wouldn't know when the stream actually started. So whenever you watch my VODs, there's like 5 to 10 seconds of me just like sitting there. Now I can click the go live button and be like, hey, what's going on, guys? Because I know when the stream starts. It's like, that's kind of a nice thing. I do like the dashboard here. The live stream dashboard on YouTube is their latest update, and it's nice. But yeah, gifted members needs to be ASAP. I don't know why they haven't done that faster. I wonder if it has anything to do with the extra customization of like membership tiers, and if that adds some difficulty to it. It was just like we were just all chill with silence. Yeah, it was weird. I also like that I can schedule it. Like I schedule it 30 to 45 minutes in advance, but before I even start streaming, I have 100 people in chat. So then I click go live and I immediately start talking to 100 people. It's really awesome. So there are some advantages. It's one of those grass is always greener. You're on Twitch, you look at YouTube and you're like, oh, look at all these things. And I still think that YouTube heavily outweighs Twitch in terms of features and just as a robust social media platform in general. But yeah, you come over here and you start missing things. Like literally, I find it very difficult to keep up on memberships and stuff. And super chats. It's just in general, it's just not as clean. What does YouTube Premium give you? The big reason I got it is no ads. You can also, so you get no ads on YouTube videos. You also get, you can close the app and keep stuff playing. So if you listen to music on YouTube, or like if you listen to stream beats on YouTube, you can just keep it going. Would you change your mind and go back? It would have to be really bad. Like something really bad would have to happen. You know, I didn't come here frivolously. Like I've been talking about leaving for YouTube for a year. Or I shouldn't say talking about it. I've been considering it on the back end. I made a committed call to move to YouTube. Not like I committed to YouTube. I don't care about YouTube. But for my brand, I thought about it for a very long time, and it made a lot of sense to move here. It wasn't just like, I guess I'll try YouTube. I really wanted to give it a genuine effort. If I were to go back to Twitch, it'd be because I streamed here, found a bajillion flaws I didn't know about. I would make a video on it, explain to you guys what my experience was being on YouTube, why I actually liked Twitch better, and I'd go back. But it would have to be like there were just things that I didn't even know existed that were destroying it for me. Have you messed with the clips option on YouTube videos? I've seen it on other channels. Here, let's keep watching this.
Hydration check. Oh, I've been drinking some water. Don't worry. I'll drink more just for you. Cheers.
This is a really good video on.
Well, I feel like
When your
Jack
contract's
and
over, will you go over
all
to Twitch?
day.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I went away for a while.
I
came
like
back.
streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I like
Oh
that
my
everything's in
gosh.
one
Played
place.
5 hours with
I
Ryan
like that
and
my
them earlier.
VODs are here. I like that I've built such a massive community on here.
Let's go.
Like I like that we had a good
You guys
flow
are great
of
to
things.
play with.
I like the
It's all
pre-streams
about
a
having
lot.
fun.
The
Yeah.
pre-stream vibes are always so
course.
nice.
You know what I bet? You know what I bet she's feeling? I bet she feels lonely here. Honestly, I miss Twitch. Genuinely, like I miss Twitch. Just like I miss the people there, you know, like I'm bummed when I think about TwitchCon and that I'm not gonna be able to go in the partner lounge. Like that bums me out. Like that's the thing, not the platform itself, but the community. I miss being on Twitch with all those streamers, and I feel like I'm now sitting alone at a different table. And I think especially someone who's been here over a year and nobody else has really moved yet, I think she and Courage probably feel really lonely. Luckily, she still streams with like a lot of Twitch streamers, so there's not a ton to make her feel that way. But like, I bet, you know, you always hope that when you move over, you get a handful of people that will follow with you. Our table has more room. It's scary being a trendsetter, you know. You go out on your own and you walk a path that, you know, no one's with you. You hope that people will follow, and it's terrifying when you do that and no one's behind you. No one's in front of you, no one's behind you. You feel like you're making a mistake. You can't sit with us. Imagine how Doc feels. Yeah, Doc was kicked out of the bed. One thing about YouTube that has regional prices, but Twitch doesn't, does it affect your revenue? What's your take on it? I haven't noticed much of a change in general. It's hard to tell this early in the game. There's so many variables on revenue right now. If it makes it easier for the viewers, I'm all for it. And that's what I've heard so far. Tier number 3 should be the onsen. I'm trying to stay away from going too weeby, you know?
Do you really mean it?
Wait.
Vibes are always so nice.
Do you really mean it?
Remember the plan,
Yes, I really
Yeah.
do.
please.
But you know,
I think you guys are PogChamp.
I don't know what's gonna happen in the future.
All right, I think that's the end of this clip.
I didn't say that.
This is a really poorly. Why did they not edit this clip down?
Hate to break it to you.
And as you hear her say,
Like, why did they leave that extra 30 seconds where she wasn't talking? Did she talk about? Okay, here they're talking. Here's the Trainwrecks podcast.
And like sooner than that, I think that's gonna be the companies. You guys are gonna be the companies.
I want to ask Courage and Ray, what like differences do you notice between like Twitch chat versus like a YouTube chat?
Oh, the culture. We have no emote culture. We have no hosting. We hardly have a directory on YouTube.
Do you see
I
a
don't
future?
even know who streams on YouTube because I can't find people.
Do you see a future for that though?
What?
Like, do you see a future?
It's true. I don't see that as being a huge problem though. I think when you come from Twitch, when like your entire culture is streaming, I see that being like, how do you like browse live streams? Because there is no good live stream browser. So I think that's missing. But at the same time, I don't see a huge advantage in browsing live streams because it's not fun to browse live streams anyway. I like finding people from their content and then watching their streams. Like then subscribing to people for their content and seeing that they're live and watching them live. But that's a personal preference. That's not like me against her. That's just her opinion versus my opinion.
Future for possible
Yeah,
like,
they're
emote
working.
culture?
They're working on everything, but
okay,
it's
good.
just so far behind, like culture-wise. Like
I
you
think
can use
that's true.
my emotes only in my chat, and there's no BTTV. There's
really?
yeah,
didn't
so
know
it's
that.
like
I didn't
that's
know it was
like
only in
something
your
I
chat.
really miss about Twitch is like just the emote.
Do we need to do? I guess we need to do that. How many emote slots do we have? Hold on, I'm about to take you guys into my into my dashboard. You're about to see everything. Let's see. Where are the emotes? It's in memberships, right? How many emotes do I have? Oh, sick. Let me adjust that in a second. I didn't know I had to publish that. Where are the emotes? Where do I add emotes? Edit. Here we go. Emoji. How many slots do I have? I have 22 emote slots. Do we just need to take all the most popular BTTV emote slots? Screenshot everything? I'm allowed to show you this stuff. It doesn't matter. So I've got 22 emote slots, which by the way is awesome. And we're only 10 members away from 20. Like we're getting emote slots so fast. It's ridiculous. What's the maximum number of emotes you can get on YouTube? We're learning this. Oh, this is a learning experience for all of us right now. Is that cool? You guys okay with this? One sec. Maximum YouTube emotes. How to get YouTube gaming emotes. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Emote slots. This is how many members you need. So how many members do we have? We have 300. We have 390 members. By the way, we're publishing this. I made them plural now. 390 members. Which makes sense. We have 22 emote slots and we're 10 away from 23. Wait. Emotes. Oh, I see. These are different columns. Oh, okay. So you can get up to 50. Wait, talk to YouTube. $390 ships. There's kind of a weird advantage and a disadvantage. Like the fact that we have 390 memberships with no gifted memberships is amazing. Thank you guys, by the way. Thank you. What's the what are we at? We are at 214 thrifty boys and 176. It still blows my mind that we're almost 50-50 on full price subs. I expected to have like 10 times as many $1 subs, which by the way, are not subs, ships. 99-cent ships versus the $5 ones. Thank you guys. But just so you know, if 99 cents If you like, I put that there. I want you guys to use this. I want everybody in here to have emotes and badges and everything. Don't feel like you're cheaping out getting this one. This is something I want you guys to enjoy. I want to make that very clear. But yeah, so if we okay. So yeah, I think we should do that. What are some of like the all-time high? Hold on. Top Twitch emotes. Let's just take like the top ones and let's make our own versions of them. 50 most popular emotes. It's the same website. Thank you guys for all the ships. Oh, this isn't updated. Yo, Oasis, you down to work with me on just like putting together some of these popular ones? We'll make our own black and white kappa. I'll like part my hair just like this guy. We'll get a lull. This would just look like me smiling. That wouldn't make any sense. We'll make our own PogChamp. We'll make our own Monka S. If you guys are only allowed to use my emotes, let's get all these going so we can start using these in chat. All right, we got a plan. That's the way it's gonna go. I don't know what Coggers is. Is that new? Huh. Can you do? You can't do animated stuff, can you? I already forgot how to do emotes. There we go. They're right here. Can you animate them? YouTube animated emote. Hold on. I saw the word animation. Hold on. Animation. No, that's not right. I don't think YouTube emotes can be animated. Bummer. That'd be pretty amazing. Anyway, yo, Oasis, let's work on that. I'll send you some pictures, and we'll work on that. Deal? By the way, anybody who's in here and hasn't hit the like button on the stream, that would be awesome. If you could just hit the like button, that'd be great. If you don't want to, you're in here and you're hanging out and you want to hit the like button, just we're on YouTube. Let's hit the like button. Let's appease the algorithm. That'd be great. Thanks, guys. That's all. I got to figure out my pitch for that. That wasn't a very good selling. It was a very good sale. I got to work on it. Let's hit the like button. It's getting better. It's getting better. I mean, it worked. Maybe I just keep doing it really awkward like that. So are we really not doing the dojo? Does YouTube allow 4K streaming? It does. It does, but you can't do super low latency if you do that. Fourth Hokages. I don't want it to be too weeby, is the thing. Make a pre-recorded. Oh my gosh, we're doing that. 100% doing that. Absolutely. Full weeb. The full weebs. I actually really like that. We could also just call it the moon. Welcome to the moon. Welcome. Because it says, oh my gosh. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Because it says welcome to, right? Like if someone else drops a member, do we see a member in here at all? Welcome to the moon. That might be the play. All right. I think we got our answer. The moon. Ding, 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 ding. Only 3 dings. Only 3 dings. How do you become a member on mobile? Is the link in chat? The link should be down below, right? Yeah, I put a link down below. If the join button is not there, in fact, I wouldn't use the join button if you see it on there. That'll add an extra $1 or $2 depending on which tier, just because Apple takes a cut. And so if you click the link in the description, it takes you to a separate page and you can join for a normal price. By the way, Joker Nice, thank you for the super chat. Prince froze mobile. Is your traffic through suggested of browse right? Is your traffic through suggested of browse right now on this live? Apple takes a cut if you subscribe on an iOS app. It does. Any in-app purchases, Apple takes a cut. I'm gonna this sentence. I need this. I need Prince. I need you to send this sentence one more time. Or. Oh, it's supposed to be an or. Is your traffic through suggested or browse right now on this live? Oh, I still feel like those are the same thing. People browse the suggested feed. I still don't know what you're asking. I think most of the people in here are subscribers. But if you're not subscribed. Sorry, I'm hearing noises. At the new place, we're not going to have people walking above us anymore. It's going to be nice. Analytics? I don't understand what he's asking. What do you mean he means analytics? In the analytics. In the analytics. I don't know. Hold on. I want to see the end of this. I still wanted to see the end of it. We never watched the rest of this.
Why can't they
chat culture?
Chat funny as fuck.
Why can't
Yeah,
they?
chat is so
Yeah.
fun.
Why
Chat
can't
carries the streamer. I really believe
Yes.
it does?
that.
It does
Yeah.
completely,
It
completely.
Especially for train wrecks, yeah.
Oh, 100. No joke. Actually, yes.
Any truers, any truers.
No, listen, that might be a joke, but that's actually facts. Like without my chat, I would be doing what I do when I'm off
I feel
stream,
like
just talking
chat
to myself.
entertains themselves.
Dude,
Like a lot of people
having-
talk in chat and
Yeah.
Mhm.
And being
It's
able
nice.
to have an emote like truing on BTTV that's just used everywhere. is
Yeah.
like-
True. That is
Yeah.
used
What's the
everywhere.
true BTTV amount? Hold on. How do I not know this? I don't know. We need all these ones. We need to take all these BTTVs, like all these popular emotes. It's lol true. Lol W true. Is it this one? That's just lol W. I don't know. I'm a boomer. It is what it is. Griff, thank you for the super chat. Do you think it's worth keeping 2 different kinds of content on the same channel to start with? No, you don't want to have 2 completely different kinds of content. That's not going to work. He just meant true as in original BTTVs. You need to at least have 5-head. We do need a 5-head one. Don't worry about it. I wish YouTube had a better theater mode. I wish they had more tools for mods. I wish they had gifted members. I wish they had a better API so I could see super chats and members a little bit easier. I wish they had better emotes. There are a lot of things that I want YouTube to upgrade. However, keep in mind, Twitch has been in the streaming space for like 12 years or 10 years. YouTube is still very fresh in it, and they're still behind in a lot of things. Polls would be nice. Polls not a huge thing for me. Polls are fun. It's not a big deal to me at all. Someone wrestling up there, probably.
so OP.
It is.
Yeah.
This is literally busted.
Truing. You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
I miss the moderation tools. Twitch has better moderation tools.
Oh.
Better
It's just in the fetus stages.
and the thing is
streaming.
being a YouTube streamer, it's like a bunch of islands.
This is just kind of the nature again of like being early to the game. You get on a platform that's missing a lot of things and you miss the old stuff. But I think YouTube is going to explode, and I want to be this is just the nature of early adoption, and I want to be here when it explodes.
Yeah.
It's like Ray's on her own island, I'm on my own island. On Twitch, like during Among Us, let's say Ray and I are both on Twitch, or you guys probably experienced this with Among Us. Big streamer signs off Among Us, people flood down the directory. It's how I
Yeah.
built my career
Yeah.
in Fortnite. Big, Ray ends her stream on YouTube, and let's say I'm also streaming Among Us. There's
Doesn't matter.
even though people know Ray and I, there's no like flood of everyone else down the directory because there's
Yeah.
really no directory. So it's an interesting difference. But yeah, there's definitely a lack of a community emote side of things, and I think that's where YouTube, and I had this discussion with them a couple
Yeah,
weeks
I
ago.
tell
I
them
think
everything.
that's where their next, after gifted members as well, that's where their next big thing is. to
Why
break
can't they
into.
incorporate
Yeah.
BTTV or anything else?
I think
Again, I totally disagree. I don't think I don't disagree with that's what like their opinion that they want that. I totally get. As someone who like grew on Twitch organically the way they did, I can see how they'd want that. I don't think Twitch changing. I don't think Twitch is going to want to go to the same discovery tools as. I don't think YouTube is going to want to switch to the same discoverable strategy as Twitch is, right? Like, yeah, when someone leaves Among Us and people flood down the directory to like the next 2 or 3, like that's one of those like the top keep getting like that's not a way to get discovered. That is such a like it's a really people browsing live streams is a really bad way to get discovered, and YouTube has a completely different method of discoverability, which is why I don't think they're focusing at all on the live directory, because they have a completely different method, which again, like the meta of live streamers, that's not what they're used to. It's not what they like. But that's one huge difference between Twitch and YouTube. Twitch expects to like, hey, when you get discovered by getting rated, by being in a directory, right? By people maybe browsing live streams, being recommended, right? Like those things, like that's the way Twitch gets discovered. It doesn't work very well. YouTube discovery happens from making YouTube videos, making shorts, making content that gets people to subscribe to your channel, and then your subscription then your live stream goes into people's subscription feed. It's a completely different method. And so I think these people, like, even though I totally understand why they missed the previous method, that would require a complete shift away from the way that YouTube works, and YouTube's works better. So I don't think I just don't see that being something that changes.
You have an extension, people just don't use it.
Oh.
And if we want to focus on Ray, this is actually something
I'm not his biggest fan. He's probably a really nice dude, but he's talking way too loud. He's yelling at me. Move the mic closer if it's too quiet. Stop yelling at me. They're very much the old Twitch mentality. Yeah, which surprises me, considering it surprises me considering that they are high-end content creators. Like Valkyrae and YouTube Valkyrae and Courage use the YouTube algorithm properly. They've seen the benefit of the way, like Valkyrae on YouTube has propelled to the #1 female streamer in the world because of the way YouTube works. It's really weird to hear someone who's done that and has seen the benefit of the way YouTube works over Twitch asking for it to go back to the way Twitch works. It's kind of weird. I don't quite understand. But I still just think it's the Twitch mentality. You know, you're there for so long. You started your career that way. You grew that way. From someone who entirely grew, I grew 100% by growing on YouTube and bringing people to Twitch. This, like being on YouTube and making content on YouTube, and then having those subscribers automatically be subscribed to my live streams makes so much more sense to me. Twitch set a precedent and people are emotionally connected to those strategies. Yeah, I agree. The reason Doc is on an island is because Twitch permabanned him, so Twitch streamers couldn't game with him. That That's why That's why Doc kind of like nobody talks about Doc anymore because of that. It's so crazy. By the way, the guy's not rude. I was just teasing. Go to your analytics, go to this stream, look at your traffic like you do a video. I really don't want to. I really don't like this isn't like an analyzing my analytics thing. Give me away your old GPUs, please. This is a very demanding chat. How many monitors do you got? 3. Welcome to YouTube. Can I have your old house? Sure. I'm sure my landlord that I've been renting from would be fine with me just giving it away. The stream delay is so little. Yeah, so I'm on ultra low latency right now, which is generally anywhere from 2 to 5 seconds. It's about the same as Twitch. Watching this because of the YouTube algorithm. Hey, how many people in here discovered like this live stream in your recommended feed? I'm really curious. Like, how many of you didn't follow me and you came in here not following me? Really? Yes, the live stream was in my recommended. Like, how many of you jumped in here today, not subscribed to me because you saw this in your recommend? Like, literally, like you guys weren't subbed. I'm not talking about people who saw it in your subscription feed. I'm talking about people who weren't subbed. They were all subbed. Bet that shows up in analytics. I saw it in my subscription feed. I never go to, I saw it in my recommended, but I'm subscribed. Wasn't subbed. Now I am subbed. There are some. Go to your analytics, fine. I'm not pulling it up on stream though, just out of principle. Unless there's something interesting there. Content, live. Do we have analytics while we're live? Live now. Okay. All right. Prince, you're getting what you want. We've had 2,400 people come in here. Browse features. Browse features includes, by the way, browse features includes subscriptions. Hi. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Have you guys ever had Puffins cereal? That, my love. I was just looking at interesting YouTube analytics. Someone yelled at me to show them, and I caved. I don't even think he's in here anymore. Feed her a mouthful. Do you want a bite?
No, I had some already.
Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. You know you're really cute. You're making everyone in chat's heart explode.
I'm just warm. My neck is warm.
Yeah, are you cold? Maybe you should stop turning the AC down to 66 degrees. Oh my gosh. I wake up every morning. Guys, I wake up every morning and I'm freezing. Because I always have to wake up before Kenzie. And she's under this massive comforter. She's like, it's too hot up here on the top floor while I'm freezing down here in the basement.
I turned the heat on.
We need a custom heart emote? We do need a custom heart emote. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Get those snuggles.
I didn't get any this morning.
I know you didn't get. That's because you kept yelling at me this morning.
Did I?
Yeah.
Why did I yell at you?
I had to adjust a. I just moved around and grabbed my phone,
Yell at you.
and you were like, "It's so loud." You were that loud.
No, I was not.
You stopped halfway through loud. You're like, "It's so loud," and then went back to sleep.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Kenzie's kind of mean in the morning.
I am not.
A little
Don't
bit.
say that.
A little bit. It's not conscious, Kenzie. Funny story. So early, Kenzie's a huge morning snuggler now. She used to not be. Our first year of marriage. This is
Live together.
7 years ago. Huh?
We should never do a break.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. We didn't live together before we got married. We moved in together the day we got married. So like, we learned a lot about each other very quickly. But now she's a huge morning snuggler. But our first year of marriage, we'd wake up and I was so excited to wake up next to my wife. I'd never lived with someone I'd been in a relationship before. And I'd wake up and I'd be waking up next to my wife and I'd like go over and like snuggle with her and she'd go too close, too close, too close, and she'd like stiff arm my face and push me back to the other side of the bed, which by the way, she sleeps on my side of the bed. So she was usually pushing me off the bed.
Hey, I am on that side because you fall asleep after me, and so I come.
So she just stiff armed my face. Too close, too close, too close. Doesn't do that anymore.
I find that I am not a bed hugger out of choice. It's out of circumstance.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Now we can't live without morning snuggles. Everything's good.
The best part of the day.
But it is the best part of the day.
I don't know how people live without it.
Hey. So what are some, if I were to ask you, like, what are the, like, if you think of the craziest stories from being a content creator for like 7 years now, what are some of the craziest stories you can think of? What are some of the weirdest memories?
I think it's like coming to mind.
My biggest one that I want to talk about in a short is that time we got flown out to Maine and paid like $5,000 to play a show for 3 people.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was really weird.
I was thinking of like weird things, like actual weird things. Like it's weird when people know who you are and you don't know who people like. You just see people staring at you in public, and you're like, are they staring at me because I have a wedgie, or is it because they know who I am?
Yeah.
And then you get like a DM. It's like, I saw you.
That's a weird one. Yeah, when
Like-
people DM you later, like, hey, I saw you at the post office, and you're like, so there was someone staring at me who knew I was in the post office and just stared at me from the shadows for an hour.
Like that kind of stuff is weird. I feel like the Pitch Perfect was like seeing that one chick like lose her mind and go nuts on something weird.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That's like a random one. I don't feel like we had like a ton of weird circumstances happen.
I Mr. and Mrs. Podcast. So we do have a podcast we're starting after we finish the basement. We can talk about all these things. Just think about it for a little bit. Think if you have any good stories.
I feel like all like the good stories I'm thinking of are just like celebrity encounters. Like,
Huh? Yeah, my microphone can't really hear that well back there. So it's just weird me
I
looking
think
over.
all of the stories. You hear that?
Yes.
All the weird stories I'm thinking of are just like celebrity encounters.
If you're going to talk on the stream, can you come over here? It's really weird that I'm just looking at a voice off stream.
I just don't want to be on camera. Am I on camera?
Just have like a foot showing then or something. Okay.
But
That's fine. Well, don't show feet. Oh, well, we're not on Twitch. We can show feet now. Hey, we're on. We can show feet now.
I think celebrity encounters are always weird.
Like us meeting celebrities.
Not even that, but like, do you remember at the like cool experience was going to the iHeart Radio Awards in Canada?
Yeah,
When
iHeartRadio is
it
cool.
was nominated. And we were just like standing in rooms full of like huge celebrities.
Yeah. Who was in like?
I like remember we like were standing like right next to Nick Jonas at one point,
I don't remember that.
and I was like, oh my gosh, he's so short.
I don't remember that at all. Nick Jonas?
Yeah.
Huh.
And what's it called? And then we like took a picture with James Bay, and
We took a oh, we did take a picture with James Bay. I remember that.
because he was like just like talking to us. It was like nice.
You hung out with that one dude's little sister,
Shawn Mendes.
Shawn Mendes' little sister.
Yeah, I was like talking to her for like an hour and a half, and I didn't even know who she was. I was just like sitting behind the stage while Shawn was performing, and all of a sudden she was like, "Guys, Shawn is playing!" And I was like, "Oh, do you love Shawn Mendes?" And she was like, "My brother." And I was like, "Oh, cool, cool, cool."
I was so awkward that whole night. I don't like big social events.
Yeah.
I was like walking from room to room, pretending like I felt comfortable when I was like, find someone to talk to, find someone
Which
to talk
is
to,
why
where's
I
someone I know,
literally-
where's someone I know.
Which is why I literally went and sat down on the couch with like there were like 3 teenage girls just like sitting, and I was like, don't know why they're here, but I'm just gonna sit down and like talk to them because I didn't want to like talk to like all the like crabby wannabe famous people, and so I just sat down next to these like 3 teenage girls, and then I was just like thought I was safe. I was like, finally, just some normal people who just want to hang out. And then I was just talking to Shawn Mendes' sister.
Yeah, I hung out with Rajiv's girlfriend the majority of that night while you two were out getting your nomination.
Yeah. Good time. Good time.
Yeah, I do miss events. I don't miss. I always feel super awkward at like after parties, even like at like this last TwitchCon a year and a half ago, like the big party, the Elgato party. Then like it's like I need to find someone who I was still like really new to Twitch. I think I'd been a partner for like 6 months, 7 months, and I was like find someone who knows who I am and sit down and talk with them and don't let them leave, because if they leave, I'll be sitting here alone.
I don't miss events at all. I hate events.
I miss cons. I miss cons a lot.
I think that like probably TwitchCon is probably different from like VidCon and things. I just hate. I do not miss about LA walking into rooms and knowing that every single person there would like kill you to get to talk to someone more like important.
Yeah, when you can tell like as you're talking to someone, they're looking around looking for someone bigger than you.
Yeah, and everyone's just like nobody's like a person wanting to just like make friends or whatever. They're all just like trying to network their careers like the crap out of it to the point that like it's just so fake to me.
It's interesting though, like I didn't feel that way at TwitchCon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's probably different there versus
Like Twitch and like the gaming community is so homogenous. Like that's the problem with VidCon. Is like you got makeup people and you got music people and like everyone's just trying to network and get collaborations. Where like on Twitch, everyone feels, at least in the like or in YouTube gaming, mostly Twitch. We'll say Twitch. On Twitch, like it's so homogenous. Everyone is in the same community and they're just trying to go and make friends with people that like there's so many introverts that are like, here's a place where I can finally get to know people that I can connect with, you know?
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
I think the weirdest thing about all of it is getting to see a side of like what fame is, and that it's just not anything. It's just perceived importance.
Yeah.
And that it's not real. It's just whether people think that you are important or not. It's like not a thing that like all of a sudden it's like I'm famous.
Yeah, as I'm sitting in here, it's not like my life's any different at all.
And you're not different, but people treat you differently and they see you differently.
Some people, a small fraction of the world, 99% of the world still treats you exactly the same.
No, a ton of people, especially in like LA and like how that if you have numbers, if you have a blue check mark,
If they know. I'm saying is like walking around, going to a restaurant.
No, I'm saying when people know who you are,
yeah,
they treat you very differently.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the normal people who don't know, which is the majority of people, don't treat you any different because you're just a normal person. And so like 99% of the day, your life is no different. And then someone who knows you have followers or someone who knows who you are, like freaks out and treats you completely different or treats you like a tool to get them more followers.
Yeah.
You know, it's really interesting. Make a vlog channel? Oh gosh, never again.
I gotta go.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Hey, wait. If I think I have to sign for the one wheel coming in today. If you hear the door, are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm going to the house.
Okay. If it comes back, it's supposed to come between 1 and 3. So if you get back before then, just make sure you answer the door. Thank you. Will 4K streams be happening? It's not a high priority at all for me because I'll lose the low latency. You can only do low latency streaming if you're doing 1080p. At least I should say ultra low latency. All right, I'm behind. Thanks for being the guinea pig for us, dude. Chris Titus, thanks for the super chat, man. Do you ever get stopped in public because people recognize you and want an autograph? How do you feel about that, and how often does it happen? Very rarely. It happened a lot when during our music career when we were big on Vine. Literally, there were a couple months where Kenzie and I couldn't go outside or go to a public place without being grabbed. Like, especially at big, like, crowded places with younger people. Like, we went to Disneyland and we couldn't go from ride to ride without people grabbing us and wanting to get rarely does anyone want an autograph. People want selfies. Selfies are the new autographs. And so, like, during the Vine days, we went to Disneyland very soon after, and we couldn't be in line without someone shouting at us from another part of the line, like, "Hey, wait for us after the ride. We want a picture." Like, it was super interesting that with like streaming and like gaming, you know, recognition. First of all, I'm nowhere near the where we were on Vine. I don't have nearly that reach, but in general, just it's not. It happens sometimes. Like, I got recognized by a Best Buy employee. I've been recognized at the gym once or twice. People are usually just really chill. Most of the people who watch me are introverts. So, like, they'll be super cautious and be like, "Hey, I really like your videos. Yeah, I've been streaming. Thanks for all the stuff you put out. It's really helpful." Basically, a lot of the same things you guys say in a lot of the same thing you guys say in chat. They'll just say there, and it's chill. Any news in the house since Monday morning? Yeah. So we got that all cleared up, by the way. We're all good. We're moving in, hopefully in 8 days. Well, the gym was the weird gym flex. The gym was the last place that I got recognized. Came from the Alpha Gaming OBS vid. Oh, what's up, TJ Prime? Welcome, man. No more date bids, date super chats? Sure. It doesn't sound as good as date bits. Date supers? All right, let me get all these new true senpais. Clingy might?
Wait, I just remember actually the weirdest thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah?
When we were on tour, and I was trying to find a shower after the show in the House of Blues in Texas, and I was in my towel, and I accidentally walked into Salt and Peppa's changing room in my towel, and they were all hotboxing the room, and I was just like, and then they're like, "Are you lost?" And I was like, "Showers," and they were like, "Out the hallway to the left," and I was like, "Okay."
You gotta do a short with me and tell that story.
Okay.
Yeah, when she walked in on Salt and Peppa naked while they were hotboxing. Yeah, weird stuff happens. I don't think we've ever talked about that publicly. That specific thing. We made a Vine, like another weird event was meeting up at Logan Paul's apartment in LA, doing a Vine with him, and then we also shot a Vine with Jake Paul that never got released, which is good because it was really bad. Did I hear you say you're getting a one wheel? Yeah, we got a one wheel coming in today. I wanted to use it for YouTube Shorts. Little things like that are the best celebrity interactions. I agree. Does it matter how blurry your camera lens is if you have a green screen? You're talking about how blurry your background is? No, not at all. I wouldn't want fame at all. The ultimate industry role as a producer, you get to make the big bucks. You can still roll with the cool cats, but you get to go shopping at Costco. Look, I totally get it, and I would totally agree with you. There is something special about going out places and meeting people who like recognize you and say hi, and you feel like it's such a weird feeling you've never experienced before to know that you've impacted someone who you've never met before. It's crazy. It's a really empowering feeling. What's your podcast going to be about? So we're getting a podcast table in the new place in the corner. In the corner of the room, we're setting up a whole podcast area with a bunch of cameras. And right now we've got like 3 podcast ideas. One is with Kenzie. We've already got the name. I don't know if she wants me to tell you guys, so I'm not going to tell you. 2 is one with the guy I do real estate investing with. And I just want it to be all about like business and entrepreneurship and you know, different kinds of money mindsets and stuff like that. And the way we're taught versus what really works. Things like, for example, I'm basically buying our house with a credit card. Like the house that we're moving into, I'm essentially buying with a credit card. Like stuff like that. Like you say that, people are like, why would you do that? Like if we talk about it, we show you the numbers. It makes a ton of sense. You do real estate? Yeah, so we've invested in 3 fix and flips so far. We would be in a lot more, but we're saving up a lot of money for this house. Credit card or mortgage? So it's called a HELOC. It's a home equity line of credit, but it essentially works just like a credit card. Is this a new crib? No. So we're moving in. We're supposed to move in 8 days. We got the new house. It's still being built. They're like finishing up the floors. They finished the wood floor. They're working on the carpet right now. They're working on like the stairway banister. Like it's very close. If I can get like a stream backpack kind of situation going on, maybe I'll like take you over to the new house next stream. Maybe that's what we'll do in the stream next week while they're building. Like I'll have the one wheel. I'll just grab like a stream backpack and we'll go all the way down to the house. I'll have to make sure I'm not showing you guys how to get there too easily, but we'll go like, I'll go down side streets so you don't recognize anything, but we'll get all the way to the house. What state are you in? Utah. 8 days. The 8 days when we're supposed to move in. It just depends on if right now they're behind on concrete. So they can't do like the driveway or the back patio or anything. And we can't move in until they finish that. So we got all that stuff, but you know, hopefully soon. Will you be doing a YouTube stream setup anytime soon? The YouTube stream setup is the exact same as the Twitch stream setup. And I've done a video on this setup, but once we finish the basement and I move into like Senpai HQ, the whole place is done in like 2 to 3 months. I'll do another tour of that. Yeah. The streaming category work? I don't see it anywhere. I have no idea. I'm in the category of entertainment. And then when we switch to games, I'd switch the category to gaming. I wish we had a just chatting section, but that might just be me missing YouTube. All right, let me call out these new True Senpais. I'm way behind on them. Clingy Might. All right, Clingy Might. Kazooie Jinjo. Great name, great reference. Rush Dark Shadow. How you doing, man? Brian Macbeth. Lost Boy Rufio. Another great reference. So many great references. Bone Breaker Bros. Vegan Ghost. Well, look at all these thrifty boys. Oh my goodness. Eileen Smith. Mystic Fire. The Crow Show. Am I caught up yet? Noah's in here. That was a while ago. Man, am I that far behind? Neat on the Rocks. Noah. I don't know if he's still in here. Swole Games. Strive TCN. Man, I'm way behind. Oh, Ashney. I didn't notice Ashney dropped it. Joined the True Senpais. Galen James. Calvin Rodriguez. And Daz Gallagher. There's an upgrade. I think that's where I last. Yeah, that's where I got behind. Guys, thank you guys. And thank you all the thrifty boys as well. Welcome you guys. Thank you. I know a lot of you guys are here like mostly from Twitch, and this is your first time joining a YouTube channel. So if this is your first time, thank you. Did inflated lumber prices impact your new house? No, because we signed contracts before the prices went up. Whew. Barely. So Yeah, our builders ended up getting kind of screwed on that one. We got them much cheaper than they paid for them. What's your mouse? Logitech G502 wireless, but they're custom colored by Colorware. Dodge that bullet, dude, for real. Seriously. Damon Boyce. Welcome to the True Senpais. I Face Crook. Also welcome. All right, we're naming the third tier. What price point should we set it at? So again, any price point on memberships is going to go towards whatever the content at the end of the month is, whether it's a giveaway, whether it's a really awesome video, whether it's whether it's charity. I want to do a lot of charity events at the end of the month. So what is like, I only want people to sign up for the high end one if they want to contribute to like a charitable cause or something. So what do you think is a good number to set for like a higher charitable cause kind of thing? I was thinking $20, like $19.99. How many tiers can you have? You can have up to 5, but we're just going to have 3. I feel like if you have 4, then it feels a little bit too, I don't know. It just bothers. It feels too much to me. $100? I'd never ask someone to donate $100. If you want to go that much, we got super chats. Super chats work just as well. I see a lot of people saying 15. Is 15 better than 14? I mean, is 15 better than 20? 1, 20, 50. So we're going 1 and we're sticking with 5. I still want the standard price for a Twitch sub for our mid-tier ship. 15 is higher than 14. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I see most people saying 15. Let's do 15 then. We'll do 1, 5, and 15. I like that. I'll set that up afterwards. We're calling it To the Moon. So it says welcome to the moon. When you I like that a lot. $14.98 Walmart price. You can't change that. I don't have every like little decimal point option. I change the dollar amount. They add the fort. They give me options, guys. I pick one. Why do you unlist your streams on YouTube? Because I don't want my video feed to be filled up with live streams. They're still on the... I get a lot of people asking that. I don't understand. I want to know what the complaint is because I'd like to resolve it. But like if you go to my channel, they're unlisted, but they're right here. They're unlisted, but I put them... I put them here. So why does it matter that it's unlisted if they're on my channel? I've heard from, that was actually a suggestion from YouTube themselves. I like it because if I go to videos, it's not clogged up with, like I'm live now, so it shows up. But as I post more videos, I don't want my videos that I put a time and energy into being overshadowed by a bajillion live streams because I'm streaming 3 days a week. I want you to be able to see my videos, and if you want to see past live streams, which very few people want to see, I want that to be down here. You should make the cheapest option $1.50. That's not an option. I don't have that kind of choice, guys. Like, look, this is what you can do. Memberships. Oh, that's new. That literally just showed up today. Nice. If I go in here, right, add a level, set the price. This is what I can do. This is what I got. How about an option that only accepts Dogecoin? Oh my gosh. Why have you done that many videos on the Stream Deck? Because new Stream Decks come out. And because they get views. And because people want to see them. Do $9.99? I like the 15. This isn't supposed, just because it's not meant to go to me, it's meant to go to whatever content it is, and you should really only, here, let's cancel this. Like, I only want people to jump into a higher tier of revenue if they want to contribute to content or to charity or whatever we're doing that month. It's not for you to pay me extra. If it were to just to pay me extra, yeah, I'd probably go to $10. Can you accept memes as payments? Only if they're NFT memes. Is there a budget version of a stream backpack? We've actually, Lemonade's built one. He made a stream, what is it? He made a stream fanny pack, actually. And so I'm going to hit him up, see if we can get that ready before Saturday. Maybe I'll take you guys over to the house on Saturday, since no one will be there. I don't understand the reason or value behind NFTs. NFTs have been around for forever. NFTs, they're just in a different form. We've always placed value on NFTs. Anyone who enjoyed Pokemon cards sees the value in NFTs. A Pokemon card itself, the physical card, it's worth like 2 cents. It costs like 2 cents. Let's actually Google this. This will be fun. How much does it cost? Does it cost to produce a Pokemon card? What's the true production cost of trading card games? Pretty low. Thank you for that answer. So it only costs pretty low to produce a Pokemon card. Are we really? Is there not an answer for this? Why is this the top answer? How much it costs to manufacture a deck of cards? How much does it cost to produce a typical trading card? Is someone going to have the answer to this? You're in read-only mode. That's fine. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Very low. Let's just say 2 cents. I would bet to say when you produce them in mass like that, it costs 2 cents to make a Charizard that for some reason you can sell. How much is a first edition Charizard worth? First edition Charizard. What does that sell for? $55,000. A piece of paper that costs 2 cents to make, you can sell for $55,000. Why? Because we say it does. That's it. This is an NFT. This is an NFT. It just happens to be something you can touch. It doesn't make it any more valuable. It makes it 2 cents more valuable. Still not worth the actual value of $55,000. It's worth $55,000 because it's rare and because it means something to people. As artists, as franchises, as brands, or whatever, create NFTs that provide value to people and are rare, they are worth something, regardless of whether or not you can touch it or not. But it's holographic. But it's holographic. That's a really good point. It is shiny. Oh, this one's... Wait, hold on. We have a winner. $515,000. All right. $515,000. Why is this Kangaskhan? Trophy Kangaskhan? Garuda. Kangaskhan's name in Japanese is Garuda. Interesting. So anyway, that's why NFTs have value. Same reason that Pokemon cards have value. Same reason why Van Gogh paintings have value. You can print off, you can get a high resolution image of a Van Gogh. You can print it off at your nearest Kinko's on poster board, gloss it up, put it in a nice frame, put it on a wall, and you can make it indistinguishable from a real Van Gogh, and it will not be worth what a Van Gogh is worth because it wasn't made by Van Gogh. Because Van Goghs are one of a kind. That's an NFT. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how close. Doesn't matter if you copy and paste it exactly. It's not the Van Gogh. Doesn't matter. That's why NFTs have value. Can you only have 3 tiers? You can have five tiers of memberships on YouTube. Remember Pogs? Oh, I remember Pogs. I never had Pogs. Pogs were slightly before my time. My older sister had some Pogs. Heavy Hall Gaming. Thank you for the joining the True Senpais. And thank you for all the thrifty boys that have joined today. Appreciate you guys so much. Rocket Queen says you're rocktastic. Love your content. Wish you the best on YouTube in the new house. Guys, the days are feeling like months right now. I just want to fall asleep and wake up next week. Would you guys be mad at me if I stopped making videos entirely? I crashed and I just woke up. You know, a week from now, the day before we moved in. Would you guys be okay with that? I don't want to live these next 8 days. I'd only be very disappointed. That's called a vacation? No, it's not me taking a vacation for 8 days. I don't want to wait these days. I want to fall asleep and wake up in 8 days. So we have a deal? We're good? What do you think is the best USB mic overall? Are we talking quality, just overall, Elgato. For streaming, Elgato. Absolutely. No one has even come close to what Elgato has done with their software. Rode just came out with a similar software. It's not the same. And I actually spent a long time last night researching. It's what the next video is going to be, hopefully going up on Friday. I'm going to be shooting that today. The Rode NT USB Mini that has the new Rode Connect software, which is really cool. But I still think it places it in second. It's still a pretty big gap between it and Elgato. It has a couple things that I like. Will you ever make a video about the Facebook platform? Never hear you talking about it? It's because I just don't think it's worth talking about. And plus I'd have to do a lot of research on something that I just don't think, I've mentioned it in a couple of videos. I've done videos on Facebook versus Mixer versus, this is back when Mixer was still a thing, but I did Mixer versus Facebook versus Twitch versus YouTube. And at the end of the day, Facebook has no desire to be a gaming platform. And they've shown that. They just basically, they wanted to flip a switch, attract some gamers, make some money off of them, and then just, they've got they make so much more money off harvesting your data than they could ever make off gaming. They don't care. Investing in their gaming platform is not worth it to them. Apparently Rode Video Mic NTG is a great USB microphone as well as an on-camera mic. Rode Video Mic NTG. Oh, I have one. I actually have a problem with the Video Mic NTG because it's got a gain knob on the back. There's no automatic setting. And every single time I use it, some of it peaks or it gets too quiet or like it has a problem. I always got really bad audio using it because there were no just automatic settings. And when you're just running around shooting and vlogging and stuff, automatic settings are so important. So that's why I really like the Sony one that I'm doing. And I actually went back to the Rode Video Mic Pro just because the automatic settings, like it doesn't matter how great a mic is, if it's peaking or if the level's too quiet and you have to boost it or whatever. If you have to do that, it's going to ruin it. It's going to ruin the audio. And it often ruined it long before, or much more than it actually helped. I did it during CES. A couple of my videos last year over CES have weird background noise because I used the Video Mic NTG. And it doesn't have any automatic settings and something would get screwed up. What about the Quadcast? Quadcast is a good mic. It doesn't have any software like that. Quadcast is a good sounding USB microphone. Again, I've done videos on it. It's a little bit mid-heavy for me. I'm not crazy about the sound, but that's a very personal thing. You can always EQ that, but the thing about the Elgato mic that makes it great, and by the way, I think the Quadcast looks way better than the Elgato. That's its biggest advantage, that it looks really cool. But the software that comes with the Elgato mic is just, I can't believe, when did the Wave come out? Hold on. Let's find out. Alpha Gaming Wave. I know I posted 10 months ago. The Elgato Wave mic came out 10 months ago. And no one has even tried to compete with it except for Rode as of this week. I can't believe Blue especially, they really needed to come out with software before now. It should not have taken them this long. Best value mic? If you're looking for a super cheap one, the Rode Siren Mini. Sorry, Razer Siren Mini is awesome. It's $50. All it is USB. It goes in, so you won't be able to hear yourself through it. But $50 sounds amazing. Alpha Gaming has 500,000 more subs. How you plan on getting some of that traffic here? So starting next week, once I get a couple more things set up, I'm gonna do some streams. Like probably the next stream is going to be start on the Alpha Gaming channel for 30 minutes and then come over here. I'll do that a couple times. So we'll do that. And honestly, the biggest thing though is just I need to make more videos on this channel. I'm starting to make some shorts today if I can get some stuff done on time. I've got a little bit of a busy day, but that's been the plan, is to grow on this channel by using shorts. The fact that I'm already I'm up to 600 viewers on a brand new channel and like almost 40,000 subscribers on a brand new channel is mind blowing to me. I'm super happy with the growth on this channel with how little we've done. You ever consider streaming on the Alpha Gaming channel instead of making a new one? No, because it's very important to me that I build a personal brand. I don't want the Alpha Gaming channel to be my personal channel because I don't want my stuff to be all about how to stream. That's not Harris Heller. I do that because I'm good at it, but I'm not passionate about it. I do it because it works for me, because I have knowledge in production and audio that almost nobody else on Twitch does. But I never want to make that like my thing. I don't want Harris Heller to be like, oh, he's the guy that does Twitch tutorials. I want to be able to go out and do more stuff and branch out. And so making sure I always have a personal brand is a big deal for me. Do you recommend using your real name on YouTube for people just starting out? I'm thinking about it. Sure. Yeah, no, I think having again, there are so many options you can do. There's not a one size fits all answer to that, but I personally like the personal branding of the name. And a lot of people follow someone because they feel like they can know them, right? They feel like they can build a relationship through their screen with them, and having a name, having them know what your name is, I feel helps in that a lot. Unless you have a great name that just works. My voice just died right there. What happened? Elgato's shop is advertising an expert training mentorship thing at a heavy discount. Elgato's shop advertising an expert training mentorship at a heavy discount. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me see what you're talking about. Expert training mentorship. Where? Elgato expert. Elgato mentorship. Are you talking about, do they have a partnership between Pipeline? Ah, Pipeline. Pipeline's full of some cool dudes. And if you want some more, like I don't do private one-on-one stuff. I get like 10 to 20 emails a day of people asking me to help them or answer their questions. I don't do one-on-one training. I'm not free tech support for the internet. If I did that, I'd have to charge because it would take up all my time and I wouldn't be able to make YouTube videos. So if you want more private live coaching, one-on-one stuff, you should expect to pay. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can get training in almost anything. I go the free route, but it's also just YouTube videos and live streams, and that's all I can do. Would you recommend the pod mic? I do recommend the pod mic. Got a whole video on it. I recommend it highly. It's one of my favorite dynamic mics since it's so cheap and it's so good. This chat box is lame, like you said. Maybe it's just you, Ernest. Someone asked about coaching. Yeah, someone was asking about the Elgato pipeline dealio. And what I thought about it. I don't see anything wrong with if you want one-on-one training. I see nothing wrong with that. I have no plans on doing it myself. How do likes help streams? Same way they help videos. Pushes them into recommended stuff more. I've had a couple people come in here and say it was in their suggested box, which happens when you like the stream. So by the way, if you're in here and you haven't hit the like button yet, please smash that like button. I can say smash that like button on streams now. That's exciting. Yeah, smash the like button, guys. Smush it. What if we say smush the like button? I'm going to say smush the like button. Valcard, thank you for the super chat. Chill, thank you for the super chat. Thoughts on a Spotify extension that allows listening between viewer and streamer if viewer has Spotify sub to combat DMCA? We can't hear music without extension. I've spoken with people about that, and the reason I have a problem with that is what if they don't have Spotify? Then you just, for a large portion of people who don't, or like, what if they do have Spotify, but they don't want to get it set up every time they want to watch a stream, every time they tune into yours? I bet you 99% of people who have Spotify aren't going to go and set up that extension. Like, people watch streams because they want to chill. They don't want to have to work for a live stream. No one would set it up, and the majority of people would be watching without music. And that's just not worth it. Just play DMCA free music. That's such a like, you have to think about what solution are people going to go for? What solution is going to make the best experience for the viewer? DMCA free music is the only one that's going to do it. There's no way people are going to set up a Spotify extension, and then when they tune into your stream, they read a little thing that says, "Hey, click this button to listen to Spotify and hear my music," and then set it up. And no, they're going to go to a different stream. That's what they're going to do. What's your opinion on Devin Nash's take on canceling your Twitch affiliate contract to stream on multiple platforms? Is it even necessary? Look, I'm always hesitant to say this because things always change. 2 years ago, two and a half, almost 3 years ago, like before I ever got partnership, I did a 50 tips in 10 minutes video. And in there, someone asked about playing music and if it can get you copyrighted or whatever. And I said, it's never happened. Don't worry about it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen to the big streamers first before it happens to you. And that was true for 2 years, or a year and a half at least. And then it happened. Something always changes. And it did happen to the big streamers. Very few of the little streamers got hit, but it did happen to the big streamers. My answer is similar on that one, so take it with a grain of rice. Grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. Or rice. Either one, really. I've never seen an affiliate get in trouble for streaming on a different platform. Twitch doesn't pay attention. They have so many partners. They are not paying attention to affiliates. I knew partners who left for Mixer when Ninja and Shroud left for Mixer. And then 8 months later came back to Twitch and were still partnered. A grain of pizza. Take it with a grain of pizza. So anyway, as of right now, I've never heard of a single affiliate getting in trouble for it. I also don't believe in restreaming on different platforms. I don't think it's ever worked. I don't think it ever will work. I think the moment it works for anyone, show me and we will reevaluate. But as of right now, it has a 0% success rate. I don't know why anyone would ever encourage that. But if you want to stream on a different platform and you're an affiliate, I don't think it's a problem. I don't think affiliates have that issue. I mean, technically, I still think it's in. Technically, I still think it's in the agreement. What are we not encouraging? Restreaming. They can't multi-stream, but they can stream on other platforms. There's zero reason why an affiliate shouldn't try YouTube streaming once a week. See, until I see it in the contract, I'm just always inclined to, like, I remember going through my partnership contract and not seeing anything about exclusivity in there, and then Twitch still being like, no, but it's in there. Trust me, it's in there. And I've seen partners get in trouble for trying to stream on a different platform. Sam got like emailed from his partner manager right before he went live on the Alpha Gaming on his own YouTube channel. Like, I don't trust Twitch contracts. They hide stuff in there. They use very vague language in the partnership contract. They use very vague language in all of them. When I was leaving Twitch, and I tweeted that one thing out. I tweeted, what did I tweet? Like, got an email from Twitch, no stream tomorrow. That's when I got the email saying that that they were ending my partnership contract the next day. I tweeted that out, and my agent immediately hit me up and was like, hey, what's this tweet about? Because she got like dozens of emails and texts from Twitch executives that were freaking out. Like, what is he going to say? What's he going to do? And she got reached out from someone who said, hey, if he wants, he can re-sign with the affiliate. He can still be an affiliate if he wants. And we didn't sign it because we were worried that they would sneak something in there. Like, they were so sleazy with me leaving my contract. They were the worst. It was so hard. It was so hard to get out of my partnership contract. They were trying to trick me. Like, literally, they were trying to like twist me into accidentally re-signing for another year. It was crazy. So when people say like, oh, technically you can do this with the affiliate agreement, I don't trust it. I still don't think they enforce it, whatever it is, but I would never go around saying you can stream on other platforms as an affiliate. I don't trust it. You could be totally right, Ashney. You could be totally right. I don't trust Twitch enough. What's up, Brian? That's some used carsman salesman level shit. It was. Yeah, they wouldn't tell me when my partnership ended. They refused to tell me. You want to know when your partnership contract ends? Go find your original email and figure it out. That's what they said. It was so weird. Just got my second vaccine. Dude, our boy is fully 5G'd. My man. I'd love to stream Valorant esports watch parties, but can't decide between YouTube channels. Stay on Twitch for esports community side. It just depends on if you think your YouTube audience would watch that. I don't know what your current YouTube channel is. Do you think your YouTube channel would enjoy that content? If so, maybe there's no harm in doing that. If not, if you think it's too different from your content, let them know on your channel, hey, I'm streaming esports orgs or whatever. I'm restreaming stuff or co-streaming it. Or doing watch parties. Go follow me on Twitch. That's where I do it. That's the main question you got to ask yourself. By the way, Ernest Hernandez, welcome to the True Senpais. Also, Ryan Robinson. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the members today. 70 new members. Blows my mind. And I know a lot of you guys are first time, have never joined a membership on YouTube before. So many new ships. I get the skepticism. I'm only confident about it because I've looked into the contract with 3 different lawyers a few days ago. I totally trust. It's Ashney. It's not about my lack of trust in you. I want you to know that. It has nothing to do with my lack of trust in you. It's my lack of trust in Twitch. Need BBTV? Need BTTV? No, Oasis and I have already talked. Oasis is the one, she's in chat. Odd Duck Oasis. She does all my emotes. We like hastily grabbed like old emotes and just threw them up so we had something. But we're going to be redoing because you can only use emotes from this channel. We're going to be redoing some of the top emotes in our own style and making them similar to BTTV emotes, so we can have like, you know, so we can have like PogChamp, and we can have our own like lull and all the good ones. Can you cancel your Twitch partner contract? I did, yeah. It's hard though. So you have to, if you want to cancel a Twitch membership, a partnership contract, you have to let them know 90 days before it ends. Otherwise, it automatically renews for another year. You have to not just let them know, you have to send it into legal. But the hard part is they won't tell you when it ends. You can't ask your partnership manager or anyone at Twitch, when does my agreement end? When do I need to send this in by? They won't tell you because they want you to accidentally pass that date. That's what they did to us. We sent it in back in September because I thought it was ending in January, because that's when I originally signed. I originally signed up for partnership in January, but then I re-signed in apparently April, re-signed beginning of April, when I got, in order to have them upgrade me from the 50-50 split to 70-30. Yeah, by the way, you're not allowed to tell that. This is another thing you're not allowed to say. This is why partners won't acknowledge it. You're not allowed to say what your split, your sub split is. I was a 70-30 split, so I made $350 off each sub. I wasn't allowed to say that under contract. If I like Toast talked about it in a video and talked about the different splits and got in a lot of trouble for it. You're not allowed to talk about it. They'll give you the higher split only if you sign saying you won't tell anyone. It's really weird. Fortunately on YouTube, everyone gets a 70-30 split. But so I re-signed in April, but I didn't know that started my contract over. So in September, 3 months before January, we sent it in. We're like, hey, just so you know, Harris wants to end his exclusivity with Twitch and explore options. And they said, oh, his agreement doesn't end until, you know, a couple months from now when he re-signed for that higher split. You don't have to worry about it yet. I'm like, oh, okay. January comes around, February-ish, whatever. Hey, bringing this up again, just so you know, Harris wants to end his exclusivity so he can explore other options. Oh yeah, no, he missed his deadline. The deadline is 90 days. It's closer than 90 days. So when does it, you didn't tell us when it ended? When does this contract end? Oh yeah, we're not telling you. You have to go figure it out yourself. Go figure out when the contract ends. So, well, we told you back in September. Yeah, but you didn't send it into legal. That's because you told us we didn't have to yet. We didn't know when it ended. You told us it didn't end later. Why didn't you tell us when it ended? Yeah, we're not going to tell you when it ends. It was the sleaziest thing I've ever experienced. Seriously, why would you end someone's experience on a platform that negatively? So anyway, I'm happy here on YouTube. What would you say is the biggest feature YouTube gaming is missing from your move? Gifted members. Gifted members is, I think, the biggest one. Gifted members and chat moderation and emotes are, I think, some of the biggest ones missing. Actually, you know what? I would lump emotes into a chat experience, viewer experience. So yeah, gifted members, mod features, chat moderation features, and viewer experience, from things like emotes to just the way it looks, a better theater mode, things like that. They really need it. What lens are you using right now? This is the Rokinon 14mm. Is it true that you're naming Alpha Gaming to Senpai Gaming? I am. Yeah, as soon as we finish Senpai HQ, we're rebranding everything as Senpai. We have, this is the logo right here. It's the same logo as we're using on Senpai Records. We're going to have Senpai Gaming and Senpai Records. I'm starting Senpai Tech. Were you looking for thumbnails? Yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna commission like a professional thumbnail maker, and I'm gonna have like one thumbnail that's always on my live streams. Oh my gosh, Anchor just dropped a $50 super chat, dude. Thank you. Is there a separate Harris Heller Discord or Alpha Gaming Discord? Just Alpha Gaming Discord. We have two Discords. We have the Alpha Gaming Discord and we have the Stream Beats Discord. But yeah, no, the membership thing that I mentioned is going to be in the Alpha Gaming Discord. I got to add that. I got to add that role and I got to add that in. Maybe I'll do it today. I'm going to write that down on my to-do list. Dang it, my one wheel came in today and no one was there to answer it. I told them to drop it off. That makes me very sad. I'm gonna have to call him after the stream. I'm really bummed about that. I was really looking forward to getting that today. What will Senpai Tech cover? It's not going to be a YouTube channel. Senpai Tech is our software development company. I want to get into developing actual software solutions for gamers and streamers and just people in general. Like software development, actually like creating a product is so enticing to me. Like, I want to do more than just like make YouTube videos and stream. Like I want software to be on your computer with the Senpai logo on it. Like that's so enticing to me. I'm so excited about that. So I've already got 2 partners I'm working with. Once we make it public, you guys know who it is. But we've got some big ideas. I'm really, really pumped about it. What kind of software? We're already working on a couple different projects right now. A wide variety. We're not making like a suite of products. Like it's just, it's not, I'm trying to decide as I'm saying like what I want to say because it hasn't really been announced or anything yet. But I want it to be more than just like, hey, we're making audio stuff for streamers. Like any product I think is a good idea. Like it's not like we're the company that makes a suite of them. We're the software development company that takes ideas and makes them real things. I'm pumped about it. We're working with a couple creators right now that have brought some cool ideas to us. By the way, Rob, thank you for joining the True Senpais. Welcome, man. How do I apply to make software for you? You'll know. You'll know when we need people. We'll let you know. Where do you see yourself in 2 years? Personal brand and companies? I feel like this is a job interview. Where do I see myself in 2 years? In 2 years, I would like to be more of, again, I've always considered myself more of an entrepreneur than a content creator. And I, at least inside, like in my brain, like in my soul, I consider myself more of an idea person than an actual content creator. And I'd like that to become a reality. That's something I'm working towards desperately, is turning that more of like just what I feel on the inside into something that I can actually show with like, look what I've accomplished, you know? So hopefully in a couple years, I'll have, in 2 years, I'd like to have Senpai Records be an actual record label. That's a fully functioning record label with content creators signed to it and releases and studios owned. I'm really excited about Senpai Records. I'd like to change the music industry with it. I'd like to have Senpai Tech with multiple products released, multiple software things that I've personally invested in, maybe an angel investor for software ideas, stuff like that, or a venture capitalist or something. When you're making your own streaming platform, I have zero desire to do that. Zero desire to compete with Google and Amazon. Literally none. I don't know why anyone thinks they can right now. I don't know why anyone would start this tiny little streaming platform and be like, we focus on community. It's easy to focus on community when your community is 10 streamers. Super easy to focus on community. I don't understand why anyone would want to compete with Google and Amazon, especially in an area that is so difficult for people to switch over. Like, even just look at Linus Tech Tips that made Floatplane. Like, sure, it exists. It's not competing with YouTube. Story, that one massive YouTuber with like 10 million subscribers made Storyfire. They just had to shut it down recently. Like, you can't, like, unless you are a massive company that can immediately build infrastructure as big as YouTube's, you just can't. You can't compete with them. You got to compete while using their technology. Tencent made Trovo and it's doing well. If Trovo is doing well, it's doing well in the Chinese market. What is doing well? Genuine question. What is doing well? Are there any big Trovo streamers other than maybe in China? And also, by the way, the only reason it has any chance is because it's Tencent. And even then, I don't understand why anyone's jumping to Trovo. Dude, Anchor. Thank you for the true senpais. I'm trying to remember. I know I went looking for the email. I don't remember. It was so long ago that I don't remember if I saw it or not. I feel like I did, but I don't remember what it says. Let me, I'll check it out again after this stream. Where do you find an editor you trust? You look and you look and you try multiple editors until you find one that works. Why is the gaming still in the new name? There's barely any gaming on the channel. I would change it to something different. I would. Like, I considered naming it like Senpai Tech or Senpai, Senpai Content or Senpai Media or Senpai TV or something. But I felt like the shift was too dramatic. At the end of the day, it is still content for gamers. Right? It's still content for gamers who want to stream. Like, that is the majority of the audience is gamers. And so even if there's no actual gaming on it, it's made by gamers for them to actually broadcast their gaming. And so having that in the title still helps a lot with people feeling like this is the channel for them, kind of thing. Also, changing, like, it makes the change a little bit more palatable, a little bit swallowable, you know? A little easier to swallow if it's going from Alpha Gaming to Senpai Gaming. Going from Alpha Gaming to Senpai TV, I have a feeling a lot of people be like, oh, I don't even know what this channel is about anymore. Alpha Gaming to Senpai Gaming, oh, it's just a rebrand. It's just how you think people will perceive it. Is Sam also moving to YouTube for streaming? I don't think he has any plans to do that at the moment. By the way, thank you for all the thrifty boys that have joined, that have become new members, that have dropped new ships. I appreciate you guys. It's a channel to make you an alpha gamer. What do you think of the new iMac? Have you guys seen it? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Do you guys see anything from the new Apple event? So the new iMac. First of all, the M1 chip is a beast. I'm pumped about the M1 chip. I've got it in the Mac Mini that's underneath my desk right now, and I can edit 4K 60 with color correction and everything thrown on it without dropping a frame. It's mind-blowing. I was really hoping to get like an M1X chip or something. I really want to replace my laptop, my 16-inch laptop, which is a joke, by the way. The thing gets hot running Spotify. The fan starts blaring if it's running Spotify. So I want to replace my 16-inch iMac. Like, literally, I can't edit. I can't edit because I'll only get one frame every 2 seconds. And so the M1 is amazing. The M1 in this thing is going to be way more powerful than any of the previous generation iMacs. It's insane what it can do, especially for either normal usage, just with how snappy it is, but also for Apple software like Final Cut is mind blowing. But I was really hoping for more powerful, like a M1X or something. It's ugly. I think that's personal preference. I don't think it's ugly. I was hoping they'd get rid of the chin. Could you imagine if it was this big and there was no chin? It was just, oh dude, that would have been sick. Graphics card still average in the M1? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, like with the M1X or something. It's got like a more powerful graphics processor or something. Like you could actually do some pro stuff. M1 on the iPad Pro is sick. I just bought an iPad Pro like 6 months ago, though. I don't know if I can justify. If they threw Final Cut Pro, which by the way, that's what I wanted. I want Final Cut Pro on an iPad. If they put Final Cut Pro on the M1 iPad, I buy it today. I can learn how to use LumaFusion, but I'm a huge fan of Final Cut. By the way, Sir Wade, welcome, man. How are you doing? Thank you for the ship. Welcome to the True Senpais. Your Twitch loneliness video is by far my favorite video you've ever made. Speaks volumes to how many people feel in it. It's absolutely inspiring. Thank you. Those are I actually want to do more videos like that on the personal channel too. Just some real like sit down and just kind of open up about stuff. Like that kind of stuff was cool to have on the Alpha Gaming channel. It doesn't fit there, right? It's not really for that channel. That's more personal content. And so I really wanted a personal channel for a while so I can do more stuff like that when it feels right. Fantasy Farce, thanks for the super chat. I would like to get some stuff on Own TV, but I can't find the right colors. Can you change the coloring of the packages or no? I don't believe so. I mean, if you have photo manipulation software, sure. You can go and do whatever you want to it. They're just files. They're yours. You can do whatever you want with them. But like built like color changing stuff built into it, no. What color would you get? I really like this purple. Can I be real with you guys? This was the color of my last phone and I loved it. It's so soft. Purple, purple, deaf purple. Let's see if we can look at all of them. See if it's in pricing. I can like click on the different colors or something. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we have blue, green, pink, silver, yellow, orange, purple. Blue's nice too. It's a nice soft blue. I can get behind that. Is it like a gallery? There's got to be a gallery. No gallery? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Blue? Blue's nice. I can get with blue. And now for me, it's between blue and purple. Green. Pink. That's more red than pink, but sure. Silver. Yellow. Orange. Ugh. It's so... Ugh. The back of the purple is a little bit too purple for me. The back of the blue is also too blue for me. Kind of like the purple. The orange just makes me anxious. Anyway, not important. Just interesting. Yeah, I was really hoping to hear like of an M1X or something at the Apple thing. No dice. The back is bad on all of them. Yeah, I think it's too deep. They really needed to soften the back up also. I bet you they come out with a larger one with like M1X. I don't know. We'll see. Why would anyone buy an Apple at all though? For the user experience? Dude, Windows is a joke. Windows is terrible. They did a Windows update last week or on Monday. Windows updated. It was really great. They updated my working computer into a broken computer. It was awesome. I love Windows Update. Windows updates are amazing. No, Windows is a joke. That's why people like get Macs. You want something thin and clean and easy to look at and fun to use? Absolutely. Thoughts on Linux? I've never used it. I genuinely have no experience on Linux. I've never used a Linux computer. I hate macOS. That's fair. But can you game on a Mac? No, you never use a Mac for gaming. Never use a Mac for gaming. Everybody knows that. That's why I've got a big old PC here that I built for gaming and streaming. They both have their strengths. How do you think of original video ideas? Two things. You spend a lot of time watching YouTube. And two, you spend a lot of time making videos. Until you get the hang of it. It takes practice. That's on the Sigma 60mm f1.4. It's amazing. I don't know if they make that for the Canon Rebel SL3 though. I think it's only for mirrorless cameras, isn't it? But no, the Sigma, I've actually got one. The Sigma 16mm is the go-to by far. Definitely the go-to. But I don't think it'll work on the SL3. Final Cut is better than, yeah, honestly, the biggest reason is because I can't give up Final Cut. I could never move to Premiere. Premiere's also a joke. So the Final Cut is the biggest reason that keeps me on if Final Cut came to PC, I'd probably just build a PC. But then again, like I've never had like a PC laptop like in my hands that felt as good as a MacBook. Do you like MKBHD? I do like MKBHD. Apple's overpriced? It is overpriced. And as soon as Windows gets their shiz together and can actually compete with them, they'll be out of the job. But you can overprice it when you've created an ecosystem like it is. Like that's how it works. It's only overpriced if people won't pay for it. It's the way it is. NR Giddings, you copied that from MKBHD's Twitter. I was gonna say you copied that directly from his tweet. I saw that tweet, but then you said from MKBHD's Twitter. Apple has their own aluminum mines. I believe it. Are you gonna start a gaming company with laptops? Like, am I gonna start making my own laptops? No. Oh my gosh. They've had 40 years to kill Apple. It hasn't happened yet, dude. Dude, Microsoft has no clue. Microsoft is where products go to die. They buy stuff and then kill them because I don't understand how a company that big could be so clueless. They buy Mixer, they shut it down. They buy Skype, it loses to Zoom during the pandemic. Microsoft had Skype and then a pandemic happened and they lost to Zoom. I don't understand. I don't understand what they're doing over there. It's bad. Senpai laptops, Big W? Not a chance. Not a chance. Like Zoom looks like free software that you get from that like might have a virus in it. I don't understand how it's done anything. But it has. It beats Skype. That's how bad Microsoft is. Why won't the Sigma lens work on an SL3? Because it's got a different mount. It's called a flange distance. Lenses that work on a mirrorless camera won't work on DSLRs. Here, let's look at this. Look at cameras for a second, guys. Mirrorless camera. Oh. Versus DSLR. There we go. Let's take a look at this. So the flange distance is the distance between the lens and the sensor, right? So you got this, you can see a big old sensor right there. That's the sensor. That's what the image lands on. It's basically the digital film, okay? The sensor, right? Let's see if we can get a shot from the side. First of all, you can see how thick a DSLR is versus a mirrorless. That's because in a DSLR camera, here we go. This is the sensor. Let me move it over. This is the sensor, and you've got a mirror here. This was before electronic viewfinders, right? They had optical viewfinders. So you had a mirror here. The lens came in, the image bounced up and out, right? That's how it worked. And then that's why you heard the shutter, the when you take a picture on a DSLR camera, because this lens flips up and you take a picture while it's up. That's how a DSLR works. This lens literally flips straight up and then back down. On a mirrorless, they realized once digital stuff got so much better, everything is just processed directly on the sensor. This image goes straight through to the viewfinder, so there's a little screen right here. You either look at this screen or you look at this screen. There's no mirror here anymore, so the flange distance, this right here, the flange distance is about half the space. This flange distance 45.5 millimeters. This flange distance 25.5 millimeters. You can't take this lens and extend it out 20 more millimeters and expect it to look the same. That's not how light and refracted light works. The lens has to be the proper length from the here, we can actually look at it here too. Has to be the proper length from the sensor itself. Actually, that's not a great picture because you can't really see the lens. So if you were to take a lens that's meant to be this close and you were to hold it 20 millimeters out at the distance of a DSLR like the SL3, it wouldn't look the same. That's why it literally won't even click on. It's a different mount because the lens won't work. That's why. Now I don't know if Sigma makes, let's see if Sigma makes it. Sigma, come on. Sigma 16 millimeter EFS. No, EFM. EFM is their mirrorless. EFM. EFM. Let me just say Canon. EFM, 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 EFM. Yeah, I don't think they make it EFM. Nope. The lens, as far as I know, the lens doesn't exist. Sigma makes an EF mount. Let's just say Sigma EF lens. Canon EF, they have this one for EF. No, EF. Oh, I thought this was it. Then it said EFM. I don't think they make the 16 mil for EF for regular EF or EFS lenses. Nope. However, you could use this one. This one should work. It's twice the cost. You can see it's got the white dot there. Yeah, so that'll work for you. Okay, sorry, my bad. My bad. Wait, were you the person who asked that question? No, that was Proto Sam. Use the filters. So wait, does it exist? Here, let's go on Amazon. Sigma EF lens. EFM. EFM. You're not talking about this, are you? That's not the same thing. Which is better, mirrorless or DSLR? I mean, they're both generally the same. Mirrorless is going to be a little bit better because the lower the flange distance, the better the image. The closer you can get the lens to that sensor, it does add a little bit of clarity to it. So EFS to EFM adapter. So the thing is, you can't. Again, you can put a DSLR lens on a mirrorless. You just have to have an adapter here that's 20 millimeters long. The only thing that matters is that the lens is the same distance from the sensor. So there are adapters that you can put on a mirrorless lens. I actually have one. I actually use it here. This lens here is a standard DSLR lens on a mirrorless camera because I have an adapter that is 20 millimeters long and then the lens goes on top of that. You can't go the other direction. There's no adapter you could put on here that moves the lens inside the camera. You can't do that. So as far as I know, unless there's some weird adapter out there I don't know of, you cannot put a mirrorless lens on a DSLR because you need to get it inside the camera for it to work. But you can put a DSLR lens on a mirrorless because you just have to put a little adapter on there that holds it out 20 millimeters further. Does that make sense? Anyone following me? I have an EF Nifty 50 that I use in my mirrorless with an M50 with an adapter. Exactly, because you can put a DSLR lens on a mirrorless. You can't put a mirrorless lens on a DSLR. Okay. Most people say yes. If you don't understand, it's fine. All you need to know, the main like principle here is that the lens is designed to be a certain length away from the sensor. So this lens is designed to be 25.5 millimeters away from the sensor. It's a mirrorless lens. In order for it to work on a fat body DSLR body, you'd have to literally insert it 20 millimeters inside the camera. There's no adapter that allows you to do that. Yeah, plus the actual mirror there wouldn't be able to move. I wouldn't be super surprised if there was some kind of adapter that like someone made at some point that like refracted the light to extend further. That might exist. I haven't seen it. It might exist. I don't know about it though. And it would be expensive. It'd basically be another lens. Anyway, there you go. That's why. Now you all know. We're all a little bit smarter now. Can I ask a question? Yeah, hit me, Pale Watermelon. Mirrorless cameras tend to have lower noise at higher ISO because it has better light gathering. Is that because of the actual mirrorless functionality or because mirrorless tech is newer and so newer cameras are mirrorless and they're just better? Is it because they're better because they're newer? Because they're better because they're mirrorless? Camera Tim. What boom arm works with a Razer Viper Mini? Any boom arm should be exactly the same. There are always going to be adapters because there are a couple different... you just make sure you have the proper adapter for it. That's all. You can get adapters for like a couple bucks on Amazon if you need to, but most arms come with adapters for any kind of microphone and you should be just fine. How are things? Dude, things are good. Learning YouTube, every stream gets a little bit easier. I'm going to start filming some shorts today. In fact, I'm going to be ending the stream in just a minute here to get started on some of these shorts. By the way, I missed my one wheel delivery. I'm a little bummed about it. I'll have to get it tomorrow. I was going to shoot some shorts today on the one wheel. Never got it. It came about 30 minutes ago. No one was here. How's your house? House is looking good. House should be done in 8 days. Should be done in 8 days. How'd you bring up the YouTube sub count on your stream like that? It's just in Stream Elements. Why does one short do super well and others get 12 views? Depends on how watchable it is, how shareable it is, and if it gets caught up in YouTube's algorithm or not. It's just the same thing as TikTok. Dude, TikTok is the exact same way. You check out people's TikToks. I was on TikTok the other day. TikTok.com/ let me just go in here. I was checking out some other there. Do you guys know who Graham Stephan is? Check this guy. He doesn't really do TikTok much, but like, you check out his TikToks. He's already a big content creator, so his numbers are pretty high. But he'll have some with 40,000, some with 100,000. Here's one with 700,000. Here's one with 16 million because it gets shared. It's a shareable platform. When you're on a small platform or a small content platform, then three TikToks later, 66,000, not even 100,000, 16 million, 17 million, 66,000. That's just the way it is. On a platform where the majority of the growth is shares and it's not about followers. By the way, this is exactly why it's really difficult to bring people over with short form content. Because your followers just don't matter much. The difference in each TikTok and how much it gets viewed is how much it gets shared and how much people watch it and engage with it. So TikTok pushes it to more people. But because your followers are so much less engaged, they'd rather just doom scroll, which is what people do on TikTok. The algorithm is so much more important, and therefore people are less committed to you and they're less likely to go onto another platform. TikTok is great to have. It can be a great element of growth for your brand, but it's really hard to get people to move from TikTok to other platforms if it's your main platform. It's really difficult. But that is why if you can get the same kind of discoverability on YouTube with YouTube Shorts and these people subscribe to you, then they're automatically notified when you go live on YouTube. So that's kind of what we're attempting on this channel. We're gonna see how well it works. See if we can get some really neat TikToks that do well. Not TikToks. We're going to post them to TikTok too. See if we can get some shorts that do well and see if that has any boost on the channel. See if we get some subscribers from it. Play FIFA? I can't even watch real soccer, let alone play fake soccer. Not a chance. Hey, I was curious if you know of any way to capture only your game with an Elgato 4K 60 Pro. Yes, that's exactly what it does. If you go out of your GPU into a 4K 60 Pro, if either single PC or dual PC, I guess, or either dual PC, I get definitely dual PC. Or I guess you could do it with a single PC. You go out of your GPU and into the 4K 60 Pro, and that's what it captures. Sorry, one sec. Does he mean Cam Link? I have a dual PC setup and it captures my monitor whether I tab out or not. Oh yeah, no, that's what it's going to do. So you're saying when you tab out, you want it to keep showing it? Here's what you'd have to do if you wanted to only capture your gameplay. It's a little bit of a hack because it's still capturing a monitor. But what you'd have to do, let me show you. You'd have to treat, you'd have to still treat it like a separate monitor, but instead of mirroring your screen, you have to treat it as a separate screen. So extending your screen, right? So it's a separate monitor. Then what you do is in OBS, you go to game capture, right? So you open up game capture on you open up OBS on your gaming PC. Make sure you how far into this are we? We are 2 hours and 39 minutes into the stream. So if you want to see this again, make sure you go back to this stream, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Write that down. But on your gaming PC, you're going to open up OBS. You're going to create game capture and you're going to capture whatever your game is, right? So it's only capturing your game. Then you're going to right click and you're going to say full screen projector, and you're going to project it over to, you'll see in here, you'll see Elgato 4K 60 or whatever. And you're going to project it over to that one. So even when you alt tab out of this one, that game capture is still being projected over to your other screen. That's how you do it. It's gonna eat up a little bit, a couple more resources because now you actually have to capture your gameplay as well as game. So it's not as efficient on your system, but that's how you can do it. Can you do a video on Alpha Gaming about how to stream from my Switch using a Mac? Honestly, probably not. The reason for that is there are probably you and 3 other people that want to learn how to do that. Maybe if there's a wider, I mean, streaming from your Switch is the same thing as streaming from anything else. You just go out of the HDMI into a capture card and it works. You just have to have a capture card that works for Mac. But I guess that's your answer. I can tell you right now. You go out of the HDMI, you may need to make sure your Switch is docked. That's, as far as I know, that's like the only way to actually get HDMI to go out of it. Your Switch needs to be on a dock, and then you need to go out of the HDMI into a capture card and then into your screen. And there's your answer. You just need to make sure you have a capture card that works on Mac. I'm confused. Why do I need an Elgato capture card in a single PC setup? You don't. I never said you did. I would like to know what you think of the Rode NT USB Mini. That's the next video coming out hopefully on Friday. If I can shoot it early enough in the day that we can get an early edit today, so that Sam can work on it tomorrow. Which is actually one of the reasons I'm ending the stream pretty soon here. I mean, we normally end it in 20 minutes anyway, but. Did you end up buying the Switch Cam Link like thing? Oh, I never did. I got to order that. Thank you for reminding me. Guys, I got to get to work on some videos. I got to get to work on some shorts. Got to get to work on the next full-length video, which is going to be the NT USB Mini from Rode and their new Rode Connect software, which is talked about as kind of an alternative to the Wave software, but it is very much fundamentally different. And I want to talk about it. See if it's right for you. See if the Elgato Wave is better for you. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. What a great ending. I'll see you guys again on YouTube, hopefully on Friday, at the latest Saturday, and then live stream on Saturday. See you later. Peace.